Aw, boo, when I make the bad joke, right? Hello, Queensans. Welcome to QTVLive, the show hosted by an anchor who cannot string together a sentence. The Journal didn't like our thing last week. We are broadcasting from the J-Duck Performance Space at 9 o'clock on Tuesday, January 31st, 2012. Later in the show, what's going wrong? Hey, what? Keep going? Okay.
They're on screen now, and it all works.
Later in the show, we have a pre-taped trivia challenge between all the AMS candidate teams. And remember, you can go online to queenstv.ca and see all of our AMS election coverage, including 10 hours of professional people asking questions and not us mucking around and asking immature jokes to all the candidates or whatever. I'm tired. I'm just giving up on this. So go get informed. Vote by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, February 1st. If you don't, you're a bad person. But first, this weekend is Super Bowl weekend, and if you're like me, you know sports is a thing where grown men hit each other and don't know much else. So we're here to make sure your weekend is super ballin'. I know that was fake. Maybe your friends or floor mates are having a party, performing the typical rituals and dressing themselves in their chosen tribe's colors. You may know absolutely nothing about football, but the last thing you want is to have the crowd turn on you. So tip number 1, bring something. Whether it's beer or chips, a peace offering is a surefire way to gain acceptance from the herd. I'm just bombing every sentence I can just to piss off Claire Clancy. Never underestimate the power of alcohol and junk food. They will simultaneously make people become looser and thus more accepting of your presence. James, pull down your hands from your face. But they'll also be full and lazier. The easier for you to run away should you insult their Tom Brady or Ellie Manning. Second, hate on the ref. The enemy of an enemy is your friend, so it's good to have a common adversary. No matter what call the ref makes, keep in mind the team you choose to support is bull poop. 5-yard penalty, bull poop. Call back a touchdown, bull poop. When you see that flag go up, you do what is called flipping the bird, which I believe is this. Remember, the more aggressive your reaction, the more devoted you will seem, and in turn, your levels of respect will increase. But avoid overdoing it. The football audience is clever. They can sense weakness in a poorly disguised imposter. Things you shouldn't do in order to avoid attracting too much attention includes painting your face and bringing any styrofoam appendage or extraneous headwear. You are trying to be one of the crowd, not a target. Finally, in the case of any social faux pas, you have one true way of changing the topic: the Tebow diversion. Bringing up Tebow at any time is appropriate. Anything along the lines of, how about that prick Tebow? Or an extreme emergency, fuck Tebow, will be sure to short-circuit the minds of even the most feral football fan and get them on your side. Godspeed, and remember, if lost at any point, just say, that'll move the chains. People will nod and apparently know what it means. Now, back in the fall, we saw a great show by the Queen's Improv team and invited them on the show. They did a fantastic job. So back again to entertain you with words they make up on the spot, Queen's Improv. Everyone?
Woo! Whoa, can we fit all of this? Do we all make it? Whoa. Squeeze round. This tight. Do we fit?
Shirt is wildly seen.
Are we in? Are we in nice and tight?
So tight?
So tight.
Oh, there you go. Is there a zoom out option just because they need their space? I lost my character.
It's okay, we'll duck.
We'll duck? So, we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Are you going to introduce the game?
Oh, we're going to be playing newscasters.
How appropriate.
Yeah. Yes. We have pre-assigned, I will be your host. We have pre-assigned my co-anchor, our sports person, and our weather person. Some characteristics that will come out during the show, and hopefully they'll show up at the bottom of the screen. And they're written on a piece of paper if you guys want to check out what they are. For the first time.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. So should we get a little news song happening to start? We'll do it. Good evening. I'm Laurel Doe. Our first story, our music department is fired. Our next story, AMS teams not endorsed by QTV for the election have sent out a mega virus to take down QTV's live feed. For more on this story, let's go hear from my co-anchor, Sam. Sam?
Oh, sorry, I'm so thirsty. Okay, anyways, yes, I am really frustrated with this whole virus situation. I personally think I might have a virus as well, because I'm just really, like itchy all over, and my ball is just rolling and rolling and rolling, but I'm not going anywhere, and I'm just going and running and running and running and running and running and running. You know that feeling when you're just running and you're not going anywhere, but you're just like turning and turning and turning forever and ever? And so I feel like that's maybe what's happening with this virus, and then, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so thirsty. Oh. Anyways, back to you, Laurel. Whew.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you. All right, next, let's find out what kind of weather we have going on this weekend. Let's hear from Fanny, our weather girl. Fanny, I'm going to duck it.
Well, it looks bleak out there. We're preparing for the worst. You should really start to... well, you should call everyone you love and just remind them of that, first of all. Did you mention virus? Because, that's a little bit of a warning sign as well. I'm heading over to the grocery store right now. I'm getting my canned goods. I'm getting my liters of water. Recommend you do that as well. Head over to Costco because it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining fear. And we're also going to have a lot of cloud coverage, so don't expect to do any tanning. You should also probably not leave your house for other reasons as well. But that's probably my advice for dealing with the weather this week. Thank you, Laurel. Back to you.
Thank you, Fanny. Yes, I feel the same way. When it is cloudy out, I am just the walking dead. So let's go over, and we've got the Super Bowl happening this weekend. So I want to hear from our sportsman, Josh. Josh?
Doth thou speakest to me? Thine challenge is heard, and I shall deliver the sports. The LA Kings, my lord, are reigning well. The bowl, the chalice of the super chalice that caught the blood at the crucifixion. It's the super grail. There will be a joust for it between the Packers of Green Bay and the others. I hear my steed approaching. I must meet him at the Frock.
Thank you, Josh, for that unique take on sports. All right, our final story, there will be a hilarious Queen's Improv show happening at Alfie's on February 9th that will be much less meta than this take right now. It will happen at 9 p.m. and you are all welcome to come. It's $5. That's the news. I'm Laurel Doe. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.
Thank you. Queen's Improv, everybody, go see their show, Improvious Bastards, this Thursday, February 2nd, 9 o'clock, Alfie's. Details are on Facebook. Now, here's Stacy Lambert to tell us a little something about a competition you've made up for today, right?
Yeah, so we can all tell by the AMS vote today that in student government, when trying to decide who's the best, a fair democratic process is used to decide who would do the best job. Here at QTVLive, we do things a little differently. That's why, after a Mario Party-esque argument between two of our workers this week about who is the superstar, we've decided to find out who's the best by having them compete in the most ridiculous challenge known to mankind. This is a writer versus writer showdown. We have Travis and James competing today. And here's what's going to happen. These guys, with their hands behind their backs, are going to eat these donuts that we have on strings. Leah has some too. They're not allowed to use their hands. First man to finish both of their donuts.
Can you put the donuts
wins.
Yeah.
All right, ready? And go!
Get in my mouth.
Shoo! One hit wonder.
Hurry up! No, keep it going. Oh, boy. No, it's a good tone. This is a tractor.
Look at that nipple tongue.
The most popular show.
You're both, you're both on
Oh, it's
screen.
neck and neck.
Get on
It's
screen,
neck and
get on
neck.
screen.
There's another part of your donut. Still on the floor, Travis. Get a swallow.
Swallow.
Travis,
Empty
there's
mouth
another
wins.
part on the floor. This is so unfortunate. What have we become?
Big boy.
Are we good?
Travis, is that another? Yeah.
And so James is the winner. Great. Thanks for competing, Travis.
They both lose.
Back to Rob. Back to Rob. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you guys. This episode will never see the light of day. Finally, here's the trivia challenge we held between AMS executive candidate teams JDL, GPP, and RMS. But first, as always, check out facebook.com/QueensTV, twitter.com/QueensTV, and queens.tv.ca. Go see Improvious Bastards this Thursday night at Alfie's. Go vote and come out for next week's show here in the JDuck Performance Space on Tuesday, February 7th, 2012 at 9 p.m. See everybody next week. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to Queens TV Live. So we are doing something here with all the AMS candidates where we're going to do a round of Queens trivia. So the rules are going to be that we're going to go one by one through each team. GPP, RMS, a little lonely right there, and JDL. And we're going to ask them each a trivia question about Queens. And then we're just going to see who wins the most points out of everyone. Does that sound fair? All right. The prize, respect, dignity. What? The election? This is for the election. They've changed the rules. So we're going to start with GPP. What is the name of the Queen's University mascot?
Yeah, Boohoo the Bear.
That's correct for 1 point. RMS?
I have to confer with my team first.
I feel so bad about this. What are the Queen's colors in order?
Red, gold, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue.
That's right, that's right. All right, so on to JDL. So in what country is the Bader International Study Center, aka the Herstmonceux Castle?
It's in East Sussex, England.
That's more specific than we needed, but that's correct, yes.
I could get more specific. If
Would you like to be more specific?
Yes, it's just outside of Herstmonceux, which is just outside of Eastbourne, which is in the East Sussex territory.
I don't know if that's actually true. I just went on Wikipedia this morning.
Neither do I.
All right, GPP, name 5 of the faculties.
Arts and Science.
That's 1.
Commerce. Engineering. Nursing. Medical. MBA. And I guess there's 5.
You can keep going if you want.
Faculty associations like concurrent education. You got FIXA.
Computing as
Computing.
RMS, in September 1989, when Goldenword stole the grease pole, what ransom did they demand in return for it? Other people look like they might know.
Could we help him?
Yeah, you can help each other.
I think it was like
A keg of beer.
GPP just like betrayed you entirely. It was 100 cases of beer. So RMS does not get that point. That doesn't look well on you guys at all. I'll give him half a point for beer. For beer? For beer. I was marking Roman numerals. I don't know how to do a half in Roman numerals. All right, so JDL, what year was the school founded?
October 16th,
Wow.
1841.
Yes,
right?
that's true.
Doug's been quizzing me on this for 10 days.
Okay, so this is a question for everybody. We'll go one team at a time. What's one issue or a platform point of yours that you think has been overlooked in this campaign and you would like to bring more attention to?
So I'd like to increase the club's grants allocation by about $10,000.
Okay.
And we'd like to also increase
awareness of how you go about applying for that, what's good to apply for, what isn't, and what a good budget looks like, and how to successfully get that kind of grant.
We talk about creating a committee called the Committee for Creative Student Teaching and Learning. And basically, it's a chance for students to use skills that they have to teach free classes to other students. So you could teach improv classes if that's your thing to other students. And we'd create a committee under the CAC who would facilitate that, and we'd provide the space. And that way, not only are students getting teaching experience, but amateur students are also learning skills that they may not have.
Are you guys getting this? How many are you getting this?
Something we're really excited about is enhancing library resources, and there's a few ways that we want to do that. We really envision the library as the hub of academic learning. The library is going to be going through a space planning exercise, and we really want to assist with that and facilitate consulting students for a student perspective on how they use the library and freeing up more space for study space. We also really want to put cell phone and laptop chargers into the circulation desk, and that's something the circulation staff are actually really excited about, because we all know how much it sucks to pack up for the library for the day and then look in your bag with horror and realize that you forgot your laptop charger and your phone and your computer are dead. And yeah, it's something that we're really excited about.
All right, so back to GPP. Name the last 3 Queen's University presidents.
Presidents or principals?
Principals.
Okay. Daniel Wolff,
Yep.
Tom Williams,
Yep.
Karen Hitchcock.
Yep, there you go. What major league sports trophy did Queen's University compete for but never win back when universities could win it? A major league sports trophy that's still around today. Back when universities could compete for it, Queen's did compete for it, but they lost.
Hockey?
I need the trophy name.
The Stanley Cup?
Yes, that's correct.
That was right.
JDL, what's the Queen's motto in either English or Latin? I don't know if you can steal. If they're, I'll give them a chance to answer, but GPP wants to steal.
Expecto Patronum.
Can we use one of our lifelines?
Yes. What lifeline do you want to use?
Can we call
You can
a
call a
friend?
friend. Do you want to
Let's
call a friend? They're not allowed to look it up in front of them, but
Of course.
and I'm going to give you 30 seconds as is usual on the show.
Call Keenan. Call Keenan.
That was less exciting than I wanted it to be. It's loud. Let's ask Siri.
Siri, what is the Queen's University motto?
Sorry, master. I can't look 4 places in Canada.
She may or may not call me master.
GPP wants to steal. GPP wants to steal.
It's Sapienta e Doctrina Stabilitas. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times.
I'm only going to give you 1 point, but that's correct. Yep. What are the 5 symbols on the Queen's crest?
Scotch thistle.
Yep.
There's a pine tree.
Yep.
It's all plants. It's all plants.
Anybody else want to throw something in? I'll just give away points to everybody.
Is there a lumping rule?
Is there a book?
There is a book, yes.
Oh, okay.
There's a book.
They are based on places. Does anybody want to steal for the last 2?
I think the red is supposed to symbolize how Queen's is the younger sister of the University of Edinburgh.
That's not worth anything.
That's what the red's there for.
Yeah, but it's not a symbol. I was asking for symbols. If I say Scottish was one of them, and then there are other countries that these represent, there's at least one of them that could probably be figured out.
The rose.
There is a rose. I'll give you 0.5 for that.
Interesting.
Why do you disapprove? You got 1 out of 5 and I'm giving you half a point? That's pretty good. The last one is Ireland.
So clover.
No, it's a shamrock. I will give you 0.75 and I'll give them 0.5. RMS, what's the official name for the oil thigh?
Is it the oil thigh?
No, it's not a trick question.
Queen's College colors.
Yes, it is. Congratulations.
I'd like to split that with GPP.
I don't think, no, because that's making up for betraying you before. I think that's okay.
I'd like.
We were trying to help.
You gave him the wrong answer.
No,
I don't know you people, you might be malicious. I don't know.
That one is.
What lyric of the oil thigh was changed in 1985 to be more inclusive to women?
Boys Go Out and Win was changed to Girls Go Out and Win.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so a question for everybody. We can start wherever we want. Say you win, and your year you end up with a magical $100,000 surplus that you can spend on anything. What would you spend it on and why?
Like, where's the money from?
You don't have to care about that.
Sounds like
It was left in a bag on your door. By a ferry. By a ferry. A money ferry.
A mob ferry?
A money ferry.
Mob.
There's no such thing as a mob ferry.
There are 3 categories of ferries. That's all.
I'm gonna believe what I want. What are the 3 categories of ferries?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell?
Not money.
There you go. Okay.
If we had no idea where the money was coming from,
Yes.
and it was just random money,
Yep.
we would give it back to students by creating awards for students like scholarships.
I would probably spend it on buying a lot of board games for everybody.
We'd use this $100,000 to turn Douglas Library around. For those of you that don't know, it's facing the wrong way. We'd like the front facade to face University Avenue. It actually only costs $99,000, so we're going to use the extra $1,000 for pizza.
I'm gonna give GPP 1 point for a sensible answer, and the rest of you guys 0.5 for fun answers. I hope I'm being fair. I hope everyone thinks that. Okay. Last round of questions. GPP, Richardson Memorial Stadium held qualifying matches between Canada and Belize for what 2006 international competition?
Women's soccer?
I don't know. See, here's the problem. It was the FIFA World Cup.
The FIFA World Cup.
But it's qualifying, so it couldn't have been men's. It would have been women's.
I don't know anything about soccer.
I'm pretty sure you're all wrong.
Okay, nobody gets it. Nobody gets it. RMS, multiple choice question. How many buildings are listed on the Queen's online interactive campus map? Is it 45, 60, 75, 90, or 105?
90.
That's correct. Nice job. All right. I'm going to be very generous with this, and you can give it by undergraduate, graduate total. How many students are registered at Queen's University?
AMS members are 14,200-ish.
Okay.
Wikipedia may not be updated, so
Okay.
I think we should get a point for that anyway. Wait, so undergraduate and graduate?
No, if you want to go for bonus points.
Or
how many points do we get for each?
Determines what we're going for.
What do the other teams think that they should get for each of those?
-7.
It's just over 20,000, isn't it?
Total?
Yeah.
It's 24,000.
Yeah, it's just over.
I'll give you 1 point because the undergraduate one was 15.
Undergraduate, we are, AMS is an undergraduate student
that
government,
was
so
15.
that's what, yeah.
That was pretty close. It was sourced.
The
It was
registrar
sourced
would
on
say,
Wikipedia.
no, the registrar's office would say, just over
I'll
14,000.
give you 1.5.
Thank you.
If you get off my back. Queen's is listed in the medical doctoral category of Canadian universities in Maclean's annual rankings of universities. What rank are we currently in that category?
4th.
That's correct. Okay, this is hard. I'm going to throw in a hint with it. What U.S. president has an honorary degree from Queen's? He also gave a speech about how Canada was an ally in these difficult times. Or another hint?
Roosevelt.
Which Roosevelt? There are multiple
FDR.
There you go. Yeah, correct. While Ontario Hall currently holds classrooms for the BFA program, in the 50s, Ontario Hall's basement was fitted with extra thick concrete walls so it could hold this.
Money.
Can we ask a follow-up question?
Sure. Do you know what?
You are the weakest link. Bye.
See, I forgot to
Explosives.
I had multiple choices, but I forgot to give them to you, and now I've given you too many hints.
Give us the multiple choices, please.
Yes.
Who's running this game show?
I am. It's very poorly defined. I said that. They want to steal.
But we want to get a multiple choice first. That was unfair.
It was either a music studio, a post office, or a subatomic particle accelerator.
Music.
The last one
No.
sounds so much more fun. Why would those be music?
Give the mic to them. Give the mic to them.
outside your mind?
Give the mic to them.
We would like to
You give up the mic. No, it was
forfeit one of our members. Do you want $5?
Ontario Hall used to host the physics building, and it had a subatomic particle accelerator in the basement.
Did RMS help you with that answer? Be honest.
No.
Last question for everybody. Use your team initials to make a phrase that describes your team and/or why people should vote for you.
Righteous.
Yeah.
Righteous, gentlemanly scholars.
Is that RG?
Emphasis on the man part of gentlemanly scholars.
We settled on golden, personable, progressive.
Jovial, dignified leaders. Our first one was just do lunches. That's all I can come up with. No.
RMS helped?
And then,
did RMS help on
No,
that?
that was all me.
They're contending.
Oh, sorry, for jovial.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
jovial.
you get that's
He
one
helped.
word out of the 3 words. You get
We really-
0.3.
We'd like an extra 2 points because we love turtles. That's what you told me to say.
I have deep concerns about it.
Doug voted us both off his own team. Tristan and I are very happy to be running for AMS executive. We look forward to the remainder of the campaign period.
But Jeff's here by himself. You can just take him.
That's true. That's true. MDL, most dignified leaders.
Ooh.
We don't even need you.
I'd like an extra 2 points because I promised to buy QTV new cameras.
Ooh.
We asked for 2 points as well.
I'm not giving anybody extra points.
Because we haven't kicked anyone out of the team.
We're cohesive.
That is a good point.
Are still one team.
I'll give you 1 point because it's not going to change any of the rankings. So the final scores are JDL in 3rd with 5.666 repeating. No, I'm not. We have it on tape. You can go back later. In 2nd place, RMS with 7.333 repeating, which I think is decent for one person being here. And then GPP is the victor with 9.75 points.
We're wondering, now that Jeffrey and Mira and I are one team, we should get all of those points for
That is
ourselves.
very true, actually.
And that should mean that we
Well, how
win,
many points
in
did Doug
fact.
earn? Yeah,
Team MDL
How
has
many
come
points
out
did
of this
Doug earn?
victorious.
Let's say that Doug earned 2 points.
Can I take my 2 points to GPP, please?
No.
What do we become, like, JPP? Like,
This just shows the viewers that you guys are going to stab each other in the back. Who says that Doug can go to GPP? Who says that Doug can't go to GPP?
You guys took Jeff.
RMS is abstaining. GPPJ gets 11.75 points.
MDL.
It's MDL, actually.
has 11 points. So you win by 0.75 points.
Did we win?
You lost.
What?
Any final words at all from anybody?
VoteJDL.com. We released one video and we're releasing our 2nd video today, and we're very excited about that. And everyone, I think on behalf of all teams, make sure you vote on January 31st and February 1st.
VoteRMS.com. Follow us on Twitter at VoteRMS. Yes, we Catan. Together we can build the longest road. And we're going to have a 2nd video up on the weekend as well. And yeah, vote.
VoteGPP.com. And we'd also love to talk to you anytime now in between the voting days. You can catch us around campus. And after you're done voting, please remember to check out the hard-hitting game of Catan between GPP and RMS. It will be live streamed as well, correct? Yes, so you can.
You just put that on us. All right, everybody want to shake hands and you know, congratulate each other. I think that'd be fair. Thank you everybody for watching. QueensTV.ca. Thank you.